fridge is pretty empty. I always have wontons as my backups. They're like basically Chinese dumplings. But my wontons stash is getting pretty low. So let's stock up. So first let's get some ingredients. It's pretty cold these days in January, so I'm just covering up. I prefer homemade wontons, so I tend to make them myself every once in a while. They are such easy staples in my day-to-day life because they store so well in the freezer and they are so easy to heat up, and it's just like ready to eat in a matter of minutes. And it's an easy way for me to get some protein in as well. So you can see where my love comes from. Let's defrost the wonton pastry before we go. Oh my god, it's so bright. So icy too. I'm in Lidl right now. Their donuts are the best. You can't leave without getting some first. I'm also just getting other stuff for the house as well. I'm one of those people, I don't always go with the first one I pick up, so don't judge me. Some scallions. What is this? I actually like to use chicken for my wontons instead of pork that they usually go for. Also, I like to stack up these tin fish since they last so long on the shelf. This is like budget L'Occitane. Let's try one. So we have our wonton pastry defrosted, so we're ready to make some wontons. Low-key, I need a new cutting board because what the heck is this, you know? Okay, but whatever. I don't really have a recipe I can follow. I mean, I have a recipe, but I don't have like measurements. I made it pretty good last time, but since I don't measure, I don't know. I'm trying to like replicate what I did last time. So for the vegetables, I use ginger and scallions, and I chop them into like very small pieces because I don't like eating big chunks of them in my wontons, so I like to cut them like very tiny pieces. So I'm gonna use one piece of ginger and peel it first. And about 1 or 2 pieces of green onion. Then just chop them together. It's not as chopped as I wanted. I'm gonna sheet and use my scissors. Probably could have just used a food processor to be honest. Now for the chicken, I use a different board for it. Because like contamination, you know? This material is so bad for my knife though. I'm gonna use about 2 and I'm gonna cut the rest too while I'm at it and save it for later. I'd be using my scissors. I just find it easier, and if it works, it works. I'm gonna cut the ones for my wontons quite small so they cook faster, and the rest in bigger chunks for like the future uses. And the leftover bones makes a good chicken broth. For the ingredients, I'm gonna use chicken stock, oyster sauce, sesame oil, soy sauce, corn flour, white sugar, and black pepper. So basically just throw everything in there, but I like to leave the corn flour for last. Every time I put one seasoning, I like to mix it for a bit, then put the other ingredient. So I just make sure that everything's mixed together pretty well. And let's also add in the ginger and green onion mix. So we're gonna try a bit of the filling just to make sure we don't need to adjust any of the ingredients. I low-key burnt it, but it's okay. We tried. Tastes pretty good. Now the most tedious part, let's wrap it. The first method I'm folding is my go-to because like I just feel like it secures everything the best. Put some water around the edges so it sticks together. So basically just roll it up, then pinch it together. Ta-da! Then just place it onto the plate. Now I'm just gonna wrap the other ones. Just trying different methods. Here's a bird's eye view, cause why not? And the first one is my favorite method again. That's it all done and wrapped. Then you can see that I have some leftovers, but I could just use that for like my other meals. I took some from the batch and gonna try to cook them. And it's important to freeze them spread out so they don't stick together. Ah, smells so good. Look at my creation. The wonton tastes pretty good on its own, but I like to also eat it with this crispy chili oil. It tastes so good. Looks good. And that's a success. And now for dessert. I'm gonna make a smoothie first. Some mango. A bit of kiwi. Some frozen spinach. And lastly, apple juice. My green juice. I have a hard time getting my leafy greens in, so if you can eat it, drink it. The donut is kind of a squash, but let's pretend not to do that. Good stuff. The next day I removed the wonton from the plate and just placed them into one of these clear bags. Let's get some breakfast. We are here at Sours. I love this place. I find it unique and it has a pretty layout with views around the world. This business was opened since 1879. This deli was quite famous in Belfast, I heard. It even supplied some of their food to the Titanic, like cheese and olives. I'm gonna get this cola drink and I'm gonna try this sandwich called the Belfast Alligator. It was $9.95, but it was quite big, so it's perfect for sharing.
Want a receipt?
I'm okay.
41.
It looks so good. It tastes so good as well. I got it heated up and cut into two. I definitely recommend it. And that ends my vlog. Thanks for watching to the end. I appreciate it and hope to film more in the future.
What I did do was wake up in the morning, take it